I realize in therapy, Carl, that I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of living. Oh, no, I'm afraid of dying.
He goes to a psychiatrist. Have you ever gone to a psychiatrist?
Yes, yes.
What do they tell you?
Well, I've never gone for that particular issue.
Affliction?
But every time I've gone, I've been in great duress, just hot anxiety. You know what that is? Just like...
Well, I had panic.
Yeah.
Have you ever had panic?
Yes,
panic
I've had
attacks.
Well, anxiety attacks. I've had anxiety attacks. Is it different than panic?
Well, panic attacks, you feel an impending death.
No, not impending death. I've been led to believe that anxiety is connected to OCD somehow.
Oh.
And
so
perhaps,
you have some SSRI or whatever they're called?
Yeah, and they work just fine. But the psychiatrist, I would always go, I would cut in line to get to the psychiatrist because I would believe that my problems are far worse than anybody else's, with the exception of perhaps Adam. And I would get there and I would unload and I would unload and I would unload and finally I would be done and after I unloaded I would not feel the need to ever come back.
Oh, I see.
So I would go back a second time just because I felt like they felt invested in my misery.
You ever make stuff up?
And then I would start making stuff up. Yes, making stuff up. And I remember one time telling the woman I was seeing, I said, oh, geez. And she said, What's the matter? This is not that long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Making noises, guttural, kind of whistling lung sort of noises. And she's an elderly woman and delightful. And I said, oh, God, I think I'm going to vomit right here. Teasing.
Oh.
And she said, oh, I think you should go home now. And so I got up and left.
Huh.
So that worked if you want to get out of a session.
They don't like jokes. I went one time, and I was in the Fifth Avenue in just some apartment, somebody's apartment building, and they made me go for gambling. And anyways, a lady was there, and she kept asking me this question. I'm joking. Oh, what about your father? I'm joking. She's like, enough with the jokes. So then I can't joke anymore. So now I'm just crying and I can't. And then she's like, time's up. I'm like, no. Like, I'll pay anything. Let me say it. She's like, get out. And then you're in the cold New York with hot dog vendors, tears going down your eyes. They don't care about you.
No, and then you head over to the Queensboro Bridge.
Yeah, you get a little release.
Yeah.
My first time I ever went to a psychiatrist, when I was a boy, I went to a psychiatrist in Vancouver, British Columbia. I went 4 times, and I didn't go the 5th time because he committed suicide.
Wow.
So I read in the newspaper all kinds of problems this guy had. He was in debt and embezzling and all this. And all I kept thinking was I wasted like 4 hours of his last life complaining about how I couldn't find a house.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame yourself for this.
No, I don't.
No, as long as we can have a good laugh about it now. Yeah. That's all that counts.
Go to a psychiatrist?
I went for 4 times.
I could see you'd be difficult.
I started making up shit.
Right.
And it was like
routines.
bad.
Did you feel you had
Not
to be
routines, but I'd exaggerate things. And I go, well, no, it wasn't that bad.
So it was hard for you to take yourself seriously in therapy.
The first time I went was here in New York, man. I went to a fucking apartment. It was in an apartment.
Is this during Saturday Night Live years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was fucking addicted to gambling and shit, so that's why I went. But anyways, I go to this.
You're not addicted anymore to that?
You went and got cured?
I got cured.
Yeah, look at him. He's cured. He's only gambling $100,000 a hand now.
So the lady. So it's a lady. It was a lady.
Yeah.
A lady psychiatrist.
Yes.
Attractive?
No.
Thank God.
Man. It was
You're
like
such a seductress. I could see you.
Like the things at the bottom of the fish tank?
Yeah.
Like
the
that.
sucking fish?
Yeah, she looked like that. But she was a nice lady.
Like a flounder.
And smart from the universities and shit, right?
Right. Did someone recommend you? Someone from Lorne Michaels say this
Somebody said go to this lady. So I go in, right? And I never been to no psychiatrist. So she starts asking me questions. And I'm making little jokes and shit, right? Everything she's asking. So she says, enough with the fucking jokes. What's that shit, right? Don't do jokes.
Right, take it seriously.
You're talking about your father and stuff, and you're making jokes.
Right.
Like, say really what it is. So I go, I never did that in my life, right? So I'm like, all right. So then I'm talking. So then cut to fucking 25 minutes later, tears streaming down my eyes. I'm fucking like a fucking little fag baby, right? I don't know if babies are fags, I don't know, but I'm crying and shit, right? And then she's like, okay, time's up, beat it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whoa. I go, no, please. I go, I'll pay you more. Just I have to stay here, right? And she's like, there's another lady, get out, you know. So I'm like, ah. So then I walk out in the cold New York, you know, with the hot dog vendors. They don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Tears. And I go through Central Park shaking. And
You do feel abandoned, don't you?
Yeah, I never went back. But unless...
All right, Roseanne, let's work some more on your multiple personality disorder. At our last session, we explored several of your multiple personalities, and I think we've made some real headway. Now, I'd like you to just close your eyes and just relax. Are you relaxed?
Yes, doctor.
All right. Who would like to talk first?
Hello, doctor.
Hello. Who am I speaking to now?
My name is Leisha, and I love to have sex.
Oh.
I'm kind of a whore.
Okay, Alicia, what do you tell me about yourself?
Well, sex liberates me, doctor. I'll have sex with anybody at any time, and I love to talk about sex all the time, too. I love oral sex. Is that wrong, doctor?
Well, do you feel that it's wrong?
No. I love sex, especially giving oral sex. Would you like me to tell you a story about how much I love to give oral sex?
Well, if you'd like.
Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm 6 years old.
Hey, what happened to that last woman?
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, your birthday, huh? You don't say. Well,
Yeah, I want a pony.
Well, I don't know how practical that would be here in the city. Listen, is that last woman around? I think her name is Linda or something.
Mary wants to talk to you.
Who?
Mary, the lady that works at the library.
Oh, yeah, Mary. Geez, that one. Do I have to talk to her? I hate her.
Hello, doctor.
Oh, Mary. Hey, good to see you there. How are things at the
Oh,
library?
I love it at the library. Everything is so orderly and quiet at the library.
Oh, yeah. It's nice with the books there. Listen, Mary, let me talk to the whore. Is she around?
Who?
The whore. I think her name was Leeka or Lisi or something. It was one of them weird names.
Hello, doctor. I don't believe we've met before. My name is Brenda.
Oh, hello there, Brenda.
I want to kill someone.
Oh, really? Well, isn't that something, huh?
I want to kill Leisha.
Well, she better be careful then. Hey, wait a minute. Leisha, that's the whore. No, you can't kill her.
Why shouldn't I? You said she's a whore yourself. She's nothing but a dirty whore.
Yeah, but it's not her fault. You know, it's society.
I have so much rage inside me. I must kill someone.
Well, now, Brenda, rage is something that you have to learn to deal with, you know? Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go kill that librarian? Then while you're doing that, I'll have a chat with our friend the whore. Try to talk some sense into it.
Hello, doctor. How have you been? It's Margaret.
Oh, Margaret. Oh, yeah. Aren't you that old lady that's afraid of birds or something?
Well, not all birds, just the sparrows. I'm so afraid that they'll try to pick my eyes out. I don't know. Why am I so afraid of the sparrows?
Well, you know, at your age, you got to be careful there. You know, them sparrows can be pretty, you know, with their... Listen, Margaret, put on the whore.
Brenda, I just killed the whore.
You, what? You killed the what?
Yeah, I killed the whore, and I feel so much stronger now.
Well, that's just great. I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. You killed the only interesting personality you had in the bunch. You're some piece of work, lady. It's ridiculous. All right, snap out of it there, Sally, Betty, whatever the hell your name is. Session's over. You're done.
Oh, well, I feel a lot better. How did it go?
Oh, it went great. Hey, tell you what, we'll see you next week. We'll have some great conversations about libraries and birds.
Are you good with your own thoughts, just laying there in the quiet?
I'm no good.
No?
I try to, because, you know, you try something to get off the whatever the fuck you'd use to quiet your mind, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's booze or whatever the fuck, pills, whatever it is. But I try meditation, try that, you know? To me, it worked the opposite. Like, I'm sitting in a room of people, they go, just close your eyes. They go, thoughts will happen. No fucking kidding. Racing, hellish thoughts, you know? And then the guy's like, just let them go. I'm like, ah. And then you open your eyes, you look at some other fuckers right beside you. Yeah. And I tried it 3 times. I could never get to any place of quiet.
No, I need a lot of distractions, and I could still operate and work. Like I could make myself, go to sleep, or if I'm working on a computer or something, I'm good with the TV on or something like that. Yeah. But I need this constant little distraction, because if you're just left alone to your own devices, your thoughts will turn horrid.
I stumped a fucking psychiatrist once. I said to the guy, because I was fucking gambling all the time, shit, right? I had a gambling addiction. I'm over it now, but shit. But he said...
I bet you're not.
That's a good one. He almost lost everything.
Oh, shit.
You ever met Chip?
Yes, Chip Chipperson is very funny.
But he said, the psychiatrist, he said, you're using gambling, you're fixating on gambling in order to escape your real thoughts, you know? Mm-hmm. And I said to him, isn't that why you do everything in life? And literally, I stumped him.
He had no answer.
He was like, ah. And then he recovered and tried to make it. But isn't that why you do everything?
Yes.
So you're not sitting at home
just thinking
about
what was
what's
your,
really going to happen to us?